It's your boy Real Talk, and we are back with another video. Happy Saturday. It's been such a busy week. I've been trying to upload, but what's really happening is I'm going through the transition of me not having a job. Like my second job I used to work, like I'm quitting it because I wanted to work full time on this YouTube shit. And I've just been so busy, and I haven't had the time to really like be uploading and editing and stuff. I'm just wrapping stuff over in my other job. So once I got that shit figured out, which is pretty much this week, consistency is all we're gonna be on. Now I'm gonna go have a meeting with a financial advisor for some like money management and stuff like that. Just pretty much simple stuff, but I have been working so hard lately. I'm so tired, but yeah, it's finally paying off. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pretty much just go meet this financial advisor, talk, have the meeting, and just, you know, have shit figured out with my finances and everything like that. It's always good to see if you're on the right track, see if you have things going the right way pretty much. So that's what we're gonna go figure out, and yeah, hang in there. So I'm literally just about to hit the financial advisor up. We're gonna chop it up and everything like that. But right before I go in, I was looking into launching a huge community where I'll need 70 plus people. We are gonna run it, and it's gonna be an accountability session where you can talk to people, ask for advice, link up, network, and do things like that. And yeah, the community is called Like-Minded Individuals. It's gonna be launching really soon. I'm working on it, creating it, and that's one of the projects I've been looking forward to. So 70 people are gonna be the first people to get in for free, and then the rest we're gonna see what the process and what the community can offer for a really cheap price for anybody who's looking to improve themselves and network with better hardworking individuals. So yeah, we're gonna do that, and yeah, I'll get back with you with the next clip. So that was a 2-hour long meeting, and I'm just like, damn, 2 hours of my life gone just like that. But I'm playing around. That was a pretty good meeting. Got some knowledge I needed to know, things I needed to understand to move on to the next level. So now I haven't eaten, so I'm just gonna be heading back to the crib, and I'm just gonna go make myself some food, eat something, and then prep for the gym. I'll probably go to the gym later on in the day, or maybe with my girl. We'll see what we do, what time I'm gonna head to the gym. Probably see if I record a little bit and show y'all. But yeah, that's pretty much what I got going on for today. Let's head back. I think I had it for 12. So presuming my PR is probably like 250. 250 on a good day. Oh, yeah. What's good, y'all? It is your boy, Humble Success Real Talk, and we are back with another freaking video. I've been sitting here all morning just trying to create a new schedule for my whole thing, trying to build myself, because as you guys don't know, I'm quitting my second job. I'm going to be having a lot more free time to actually focus on this YouTube channel. And one thing I could take from this is now I'm gonna have a lot more time to actually dedicate into this brand. I'm actually gonna be looking towards trying to create a community, like I said earlier, and that's gonna be building from there. We're gonna be building from there. I'm gonna have it on Discord, most likely. It's gonna be self-improvement, networking, a group where you can just pretty much optimize your growth. Like, everything in that community is for you to grow and learn, network, and connect with people who have like-minded thoughts, you know? So let's get right into this video. In today's video, I'm going to be telling you why you're remaining in the same level you are. You lack confidence, you lack the ability to improve yourself, to grow to the levels you're supposed to be obtaining. And yeah, I wrote some stuff down. So this is why you're still in the same level. And what's crazy about this is you are not going to be respected until you change all these things about you. So further ado, let's get right into this video. If you guys are new to this channel and find the information I'm giving you, let's grow together. Subscribe. Click on the subscribe button. I want this community to be as big as possible. So let's get right into it. You're not consistent. You're just not consistent. Each and every single thing you choose to do is not being done in a consistent light. You know, when I say something like this, a lot of people would be like, well, yeah, we're always told to be consistent, blah, blah, blah. But are you consistent? Are you actually working each and every single day on what needs to get done? If the answer is no, then people can smell that around you. The thing with life is people don't acknowledge you until you show up each and every single day. Like, you come at each and every single day with the mindset that you're going to improve, you're going to work on whatever craft you're actually trying to obtain. And the thing with that is, when results start being played into the picture is when people are going to be like, yo, how you doing this? Bro, how you doing this? What do you do? Blah, 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 blah. I've had a lot of people, like when I first started going to the gym, I know anything about having a camera. My camera died. I ran out of space. But the thing with when you start showing results, when you start actually pulling up and people can see the progress starting to load in, people start asking you, what do you do? How did you do it? And the thing is, when I first started the gym, you know, and the gym is a minimal accomplishment. Like, it's not really hard to get in shape and do all these kinds of things. But what I noticed is, when I first started going to the gym, it was all funny. They're like, oh, you're just skinny. Like, what are you doing, bro? Like, just go make money. Go do this. Who cares, bro? You care too much about the gym, blah, blah, blah. You know, but once my shoulders, my arms, my abs, my chest started to come and form into place, then people started to realize, like, oh, that's pretty cool. Well, what's your workout plan? What do you eat? How many times do you work out a week? What I'm trying to get here is people are gonna judge you, people are gonna disrespect you before you actually start something. So the best thing you can do for yourself, if you want to actually be respected, and no, you shouldn't be doing all these things like self-development for the mere fact that you just want respect from other people, but you should be doing it for yourself. But what you're gonna notice is people are gonna laugh at you, people are gonna find it funny that you're doing something, people are gonna just joke around, just kind of not take it serious until it starts showing the results. Then they'll be like, oh shoot, this guy so and so is doing this guy, how is he doing it? Then they have all the questions. People are going to judge you, people are going to make fun of you. That's why if you're a person who's trying to create content, you're trying to actually grow, develop yourself in that sense, what you're going to start to realize is people are going to laugh at you. People are going to say, oh, he's just the guy who's trying to pretend he's rich. You know, I've had people who say, yo, you got buff, now you want to be a philosopher. It's like, no. Me transitioning from a skinny guy to an athletic, fit person made me realize a lot of things, that whatever you put your mind to, you can actually obtain, you know. And instead of me only transferring that kind of mindset towards the gym, I'm transferring that mindset towards other things in my life, like making more money, relationships, and all around things, you know, because as a man, especially as a man, you have to be all around. You can't just expect things to be given to you, expect things to come easy for you. You have to be all around. You have to work on your fitness, your everything. And there's still things I have to work on. I'm not saying I'm this perfect, stoic, amazing guy. Like, I still have things I need to develop in my life. You know, like even currently, I'm still trying to make my skin, my face clear. Like, I'm still trying to make myself look a lot more presentable. So yeah, it's always a never-ending growing journey. The only reason I started this channel is because I wanted to form a community of like-minded individuals. I want people who want to actually grow and develop themselves to be a part of something. That's the reason I started this whole channel. Not to praise myself, not to make myself seem like this all-knowing human being. So when people say that, it makes me kind of laugh, because I know internally the reason why I created Humble Success. You know, I never used to talk like this. I don't talk. Like, the thing with me is I just make music, chill, do my own thing. I'm not a person who tries to force knowledge down people's throat. So what you need to understand is this channel is for all of us. It's like we're all growing together. I've said this previously too. Like, it's like a community, and that's what I want it to be like. So yeah. So those of you guys who are trying to start a channel and do something like this, stop caring about what people think, because at the end of the day, people are always going to disrespect you. They're always going to have their own opinions. You know, even when you start doing good for yourself, not everybody's going to be there to be like, oh, how do you do this? People are still going to hate on you. You know, but if you want to be respected by the majority people who have sense, like people who can acknowledge greatness, you have to be willing to put in the work. You have to be willing to tell yourself, it doesn't matter how I look right now. Stop caring about what people perceive you as. Instead, care about what they're gonna perceive you as. You know, in that sense, what I'm trying to say is, if you're working towards a specific craft, you have 2 followers, you have 1 follower, maybe you have 10 followers. You're trying to start posting reels, and some of the followers that you already have are your friends, your family, the people you know, people you went to school with. A lot of you guys hold yourself down because you have this mindset that, oh, they're gonna judge me, they're gonna laugh at my content. But what you don't understand is people admire when you're being yourself. People actually admire that. When you're chill, you're being yourself, you understand that it is what it is. You judge me. And what's crazy, one thing that kind of changed my whole perspective is everybody's gonna die one day. There's gonna be a day when a person is gonna be put under 6 foot. So what you need to understand is does this all really matter to the point where you care so much about someone else's opinion? You know, this is how you you get people to lose respect for you because they can see the fact that you care so much about their opinion. Like, if you look at all the successful people, what is one thing they all have in common? I'm gonna give you a second to really think. What's one thing they all have in common? They don't care. They don't care about what this person has to say. They don't care what that guy has to say. They don't care what this guy has to say. They just do what they gotta do. And I know you might say, but yeah, why should they care? They're making millions. They're doing all these things. They have all these followers. They have all these supporters. They actually don't, bro. They've had this mindset since and before they actually had all the fame, publicity, money, and everything like that. One thing about growth is it's a mentality thing. One thing about success is that it's a mentality thing. The way you carry yourself, the way you want the world to perceive you is how the world is literally going to perceive you. So the next time you have these thoughts like, oh, this he cares so much, this person is disrespecting me, this person is making me feel, what's my cat doing? This person is going to judge me, blah, 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 so and so. I want you to actually think and be like, why should I really care? We're all gonna die one day. Who really cares, bro? Just do you. Do what you gotta do to get to where you gotta be. You know, I'm not saying degrade yourself or do something awful, but what I'm trying to say is, with that mindset of we're all gonna die one day, is why are you caring about what you post on Reels? If you're trying to post gym videos, you're trying to post educational videos, why should that be looked at as, oh, I'm shy, I'm nervous? You know, like, I don't really understand that. And at the end of the day, if you're trying to pay your bills, it's like, are these motherfuckers gonna pay your bills? You see where I'm coming from? I'm not trying to make you feel bad or anything, but what I'm trying to say is, does it really matter if these guys aren't even paying your bills? Like, dead ass. It really doesn't matter. What matters is you're doing what you gotta do to actually get through life. You know, and yeah, you're not going to be respected until you actually acknowledge that. These are the things that you have to push through to understand that respect doesn't come by nothing. Respect isn't just given to you. You have to earn that shit, bro. You know, one day when this channel is big, I have multiple millions of views, multiple millions of followers, people who agree, people who are like-minded individuals following this channel. You know, there's gonna be people saying, oh, he just got lucky, he just did this, he just did that, blah, so and so. But what they're not gonna see are these kinds of videos I've been doing for a while. They're not gonna see the videos I've been grinding, putting in the time, the hours, editing myself, sitting down, doing the shit I don't want to say I didn't want to do, but doing the shit that wasn't fun, you know. But at the end of the day, you're not going to be respected until you stop caring about what people think about you, what they say about you. You start being more consistent with your life. You start taking yourself seriously. You know, that's another way to put it. You know, when you start taking yourself serious, you actually start doing more for yourself. You know, you're so dedicated to going to work for another man, but you can't spend a couple hours to learn and educate yourself. You see where I'm going with all these things? It's a mindset thing. That's why I say, change your mindset before you start seeing the results. You're going to have to change your mindset before you start seeing the results. If you guys are new to this channel and enjoyed the information I got you, hit the like and subscribe button. Let's grow together. Let's form a new community. Humble Success. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay blessed. I'll be posting.